We are live.
Hey guys.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing?
What's up, what's up, what's up?
In this, there you go again. Like, what is that? What's up? Are you Martin?
I might be.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Anyways, hope everybody's quarantine is going okay. If you haven't, make sure you reach out to some of your loved ones who are struggling with having to stay in the house, because that's real.
Especially the ones that aren't quarantined with anyone.
Yeah, especially the ones who are like by themselves. Like, make sure y'all call on everybody, check on them, make sure they're doing all right during these strange times. Like, that's all I can say. I'm sure everybody else can say the same. Never been through anything like this before. It's just kind of came out of nowhere.
I feel like the millennials, they've been preparing us for this because we've been through so much in our lifetime already.
The millennials.
The millennials, this is our second crash. This is our second, crash. Financial crash. The markets crashed.
Dang, man.
We in a crash. We done gone through 3-4 epidemics. This is our second pandemic or something. We've been through a lot.
Yeah, this is the first time we had
9/11.
to stay in the house, though.
I know. It's a lot.
Which is weird. So hopefully everybody is doing okay. Praying for you guys, praying for you guys' family and all that. Hopefully, everybody's staying healthy and clean and whatnot. But the videos can't stop. We got to keep doing that. We kind of got caught up in our lives and other stuff that we've been doing, so we haven't been able to record like we wanted. But we're trying to get to the point where we're able to release content all the time. So it's not even much content that we've done anyway. We've been stuck in the house.
Yeah.
Most of the part.
I think there's some people who've been busting out all types of content because they're furloughed or they got laid off, and so they have all this time. Fortunately for us, we actually have not. Neither one of us have been laid off or furloughed. We've still been working this entire time.
Yeah, thank God. Because there's roughly 17 million people that applied for unemployment, and all we have to do is just count our blessings, and thankful that we still have our jobs and whatnot. So
absolutely.
That is definitely a plus.
So people have been doing, I've had friends who do TikToks and stuff. I'm like, man, we're still working. And even though I'm working from home, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that, I'm busy. I've been working more from home than I did at work.
So we're getting out the house again. Some of you guys who don't know, I know Ashley would love to remind you, we out here in Arizona.
I don't know if you guys know, but we live in Arizona now.
Yeah, she'd love to remind people we live in Arizona. We just hit stay-at-home orders, I'm going to say 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But they're very, very lax.
Very loose.
So we're still able to hike. We're still able... What other places were we able to go to?
They closed down some of the parks. Our mayors are actually doing more than what our governor did. So our particular mayor did shut down some of the more popular hiking trails where people tend to congregate more. And then some of the parks are shut down too, depending on what area you're in.
Yeah, so we're still able to go outside. We're still able to do activities, which I'm sure some states are too as well. But we're just missing out on all this good weather. Right now it's roughly 77, 78. This coming week is supposed to get up to 85, 89.
Yeah.
Coming close to that 90-degree threshold. Are they gonna stop?
We trying to hit this pool.
Yeah, we can't go to the pool, because of the Rona. Dang you, Rona.
Rona out here messing up everybody's plans.
Messing up 2020. 2020, I tell you, whoa. 2020 been
interesting. But we got married.
That's the only good thing out of 2020, and that's what we always say. But 2020 been kicking my, ass.
It's been rough out here.
I'm ready for 2021 already.
But we're blessed because we got the wedding out the way. Our home sold literally like the day after we got back from the wedding. So I mean, to be honest with you, as hard as this is, we're blessed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people whose weddings got canceled. There's a lot of people in way worse situations than we are. Our friends are healthy, we're healthy, our families are healthy, so we're counting our blessings.
So right now we're gonna take a little stroll through the mountains. And it looks like everybody else had the same idea. There's a lot of people out here like this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's just everybody else had the same idea, I guess. But and you just squeezed in past that sign. So all right, we're gonna go hike here in a little bit, and we're gonna bring you guys along. Hey guys, so I'm already out of breath. Man, we only walked probably like a quarter of a mile.
It's amazing
From
how
the car.
yeah.
What I'm talking yet? What was saying, mate?
I was just gonna say, like, even like these easy hikes, I was just leaving it back there. Your heart rate starts getting higher.
Yeah, because you're walking like up and down, up and down. It's not like a straight, and you're walking over rocks and whatnot, looking out for snakes. Because it is that time of year where the snakes and everything come up.
Yeah, this rock is falling all back there. It scared me.
So we decided to talk about, again, kind of touching on this virus and just talking about what we've been doing since we've been stuck in the house. I know I have a couple of projects that I've been working on, and Ashley has a couple of projects that she's been working on, totally unrelated to the channel, but it's somewhat self-improvement. But I'll let Ashley go first.
Well, I will tell you, like, I actually been working out more in quarantine than I did outside of it, which is just because I don't have anything else to do, and I like to stay busy. So I've actually been incorporating different ways to work out on our patio. I've been doing some EMOM workouts. I've been on the minute. I've been doing some hikes, and then I've been taking some courses to gain certificates, just to, help improve my career path that I'm trying to take. So I'm just trying to improve myself. And those are kind of like the two biggest things I've been working on. Getting my health and eating back on track has been really big for me.
Well, I can tell you
Take care of my skin.
I can tell you I've been eating anything and everything under the sun. My eating has definitely went left. But I mean, I have flexibility in my diet, a lot of flexibility in my diet, but I need to buckle back down and get back to get more disciplined with that, because Pop-Tarts has been my weakness lately. And then she brings home 7 cookies in the last 3 days from Crumbl. If y'all don't know what Crumbl is, CRUMBL. Look it up.
Stupid.
Some gourmet cookies are like
Stupid.
fat, they're big. And you're bringing them home. But
I went like 6 weeks without eating them though.
yeah, you did. I give you that. But what I've been doing, some people know that I've been in photography and filmography, so I've definitely been putting more hours into that, hence YouTube. And then also computer coding. So So what I've done is I have bought some courses on Udemy, and I'm not sure if some of you guys have heard about it, but if you haven't, you can literally learn anything and everything off there. So if there's a skill that you want to learn, I highly suggest that you go to Udemy, or what's that other one? Coursera. That's another good one. So I've been learning how to build websites using HTML, CSS, and then right now I'm on JavaScript, which is kicking my butt. It's just a totally different language and something I'm not used to. Definitely looks a lot different. The logic is not like your normal day-to-day logic. It's definitely challenging, but I'm up for it.
But definitely is like forcing us to just be creative. I have heard that, and read actually, that the divorce rates have skyrocketed. Yeah, I can only imagine. Because people actually have to spend time around each other.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. Because you think when you're in a relationship that naturally you would love to be around each other, but when you really think about it, people are only spending like maybe 5 to 6, 7 max probably waking hours around each other, because people are at work, working out, maybe doing a work happy hour and then sleeping 8 hours.
Don't say happy hour. I've been craving happy hour for the longest. I need like the big
margarita,
huge fishbowl margarita right now.
To myself.
Not you. I ain't sharing nothing either. I need that to myself. Oh, look at these! Look at the sun glowing up on our skin like that. Ooh. My lips a little ashy. Let me. Lips a little ashy.
But it's definitely, we've been having talks about what we can do to be more creative in our relationship, because we're used to just being out and about. This is a little tough, especially for me.
For her, not me. I'm loving every minute of this. Like, I'm the definition of an introvert. She's the definition of an extrovert. So
I'm an extroverted introvert.
You extrovert. I'm sitting at home, got all the energy in the world. I'm doing a tootsie slide, left foot up, right foot slide. I'm doing all that at home. Loving it. Ashley over here, y'all remember that old school drug marijuana commercial when it was like, yeah, ever since she started smoking, she just sits there. That's Ashley. Ashley look like a puddle of skin on the couch right now.
My spirit. Gotta keep my spirits up.
She's hurting.
That's why I've been exercising so much.
Yeah, she has been going on hikes with her friends. Shout out to Elena and Casey. Y'all definitely kept her entertained.
Doing social distancing.
Been, keeping my hands free. Appreciate that. So
that's literally why I've been exercising so much, because I don't have anything else to do.
House. So,
and it gets me out the house.
All right, but we're about to come up on these rocks. We're going to try to climb them, and then we'll get right back to you. So the video is about to come to an end. So Ashley comes up with this idea, to basically tell you guys what we're most thankful for. Something that probably you don't even think about every day. We'll start with you. What are you most thankful for?
Well, I think when we're surrounded by like such bad news every day of like how many people are dying, how many people are infected, it's so scary. It's very stressful. None of us want to get this terrible virus. None of us want our friends to get sick. I think it's important to think about like what we're thankful for and the positive things. So I've been, especially when I'm on these hikes, I think about like what I have a lot of gratitude for. And in no particular order, I'm really thankful for my health. Thankful for living here as usual, in a place where we can get out and like actually get vitamin D and like still be active. I'm thankful to be married to my best friend, and thankful that I'm actually quarantining with him because there's nobody else I'd rather be stuck with 24/7. And then I'm really thankful just for the health of my family and friends at this point.
I mean, you kind of took the words right out of my mouth. One thing I'll add to that is, I'm thankful to be alive, thankful to see another day, thankful to see another sunset. A lot of people, they went to bed and literally didn't wake up, the following day because of what's going on right now. And, I'm just thankful that every day I'm able to see her, talk to my friends, my loved ones, and new days and new opportunity to, pursue your dreams or whatnot. If anything, I think this should bring to people's mindset that, tomorrow is, I know it's a very cliche thing to say, but yeah, tomorrow is not promised. I mean, I'm pretty sure, some of the people who've passed had plans this summer, didn't think that something like this would strike so fast either. So yeah, I mean, it's just goes back to what I was saying, live today like there's no tomorrow.
And take advantage. This is a really good time to take advantage to like reconnect with people.
Yeah.
I know there's people that have called me that I haven't talked to in a while, and people I've reached out to. I've kind of been in an interesting space where the wedding and then trying to sell my home took so much energy out of me that after the wedding.
That was me.
Huh? That was what?
That was me.
Yeah, that was. It took so much energy out of me that I just came home and was in a space of just like, kind of just not really wanting to be social and not talk to a lot of people. And so I'm slowly getting back out of that little cave that I was in. Because as much as I like to be an extrovert, like sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted from everything. I just need to take some time. And this is probably the longest time I haven't really been on social media. I haven't talked to a lot of people. I've just really been like sticking to myself and enjoying my alone time with him. But it is a really good time for me. I'm like, I need to reach out to people and connect. So
all right, guys, so that should do it for this video. We're man, my ankle is ashy. We're gonna end it here. We're gonna just kind of watch the sunset a little bit. Well, actually, I think we got a little bit more time before, about 20 more minutes to the sunset.
no, it's closer to an hour now.
Is it?
7, yeah.
Oh, man. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe,
Share.
share this video. I always say this, I was like, we're gonna try to bring you more content, but definitely, we'll try our best. Okay. Thanks for watching the video. If you're still here, so you guys stay healthy.
Stay healthy. Social distancing, guys. Wash your hands. Disinfect the things that you use with your hands the most in your house. I've been doing that. If you've been outside, when Jason comes home, I'm like washing his clothes a lot.
Yeah, she's spraying, she hosing me down with everything before
Clean your phone.
When I'm walking in the house butt naked, she's taking clothes off.
Take your clothes off, put them in the washer. Wash your stuff on hot. Clean your phones. Anything that your hands touch a lot. When you're out in public, don't touch anything with your hands. Don't touch your face. All that stuff. I'm really big on that right now.
All right, guys. So peace. Do the remember, you gotta hold it.
Yes, I know. All right, guys. Holla.